Hi, this is Kevin Kraut, Ogden Kraut's son. I'm going to relay a story today, and this happened at my father's house, and Ann Wild was there, and there were several other people that were there at the time. And what happened was we kind of had a fireside, and at the same time, it was at the same time that George P. Lee had been excommunicated from the church, and so George came over and was giving this fireside about some of the events that happened, the Lamanites that we haven't as a people done much with the Lamanites, and anyway, he started talking about the strengthening the members committee. And this is a branch of the church that if there's problems or there's something, a person outside of the church who has, maybe causing problems or something, or in the media, then they're sent to try and take care of it in their own way or whatever. And what happened was, at the very end of the meeting, Roy Potter was there, and he was the policeman, he was the married policeman who had 3 wives, and it got into the news, and then all of a sudden they fired him and all these things. And Roy personally told me that his own boss had girls on the side, and all of the guys he worked with did, but since he called them wives, why, this is a bad thing, and he had children by him, and so it's kind of a weird situation there. But afterwards, George P. Lee walked up to Roy and said, "Roy, I owe you the most heartfelt apology a man can give another man." And Roy says, "Well, I don't know who you are. I don't even know very much about you." And he said, "Well, I'm the one that made sure that you couldn't get a job in Utah ever again." And Roy really tried to get a job in Utah. I mean, he tried and tried, and he just couldn't get any kind of a job anywhere. And so he finally had to leave the state. And so the strengthening the members committee, there are things that are done in the church that I think we look at and say, maybe that's not the best situation, because it's taking people's rights away, it's hurting them. Even though we may think, gee, they deserve it, or for whatever reason, we still have to look at things in the light that they still have their rights, they still have their freedoms and their constitutional rights. And so, anyway, that's kind of another story of what happened with Roy